Hello and welcome everyone to my first after action report. Now, despite the fancy name, it's basically going to be me talking about things that I gained an appreciation for during this Let's Play, things that I thought about over the duration and things like that there. So, let's begin with the most important part, how I feel that I've grown as a Let's Player during this Let's Play, how I've learned to be better at filling up my silences, talking more consistently without stuttering, just all that sorts of good things. And of course, following up from that, how my channel has grown in the past couple of months since starting this Let's Play, and it's honestly phenomenal, and I thank each and every one of you again for this. Also, well, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the game itself. First thing I want to comment on is I learned a lot more about this game than I knew previously, just by virtue of commentating over my play. Like, I was able to take notice of things that I hadn't noticed before, like how Aerith has a mega potion in the first district after you complete the cutscene of Leon telling you to ignore the small fry, and other such surprising things. I also learned more about how powerful magic can be come late game, because I did the research for that one segment I did during the Gummy Ship mission, showing you the damage formulas for all the magic spells, and I was quite... It reminded me that just because something's not in my left as it is play style doesn't mean it's not really good. Also, speaking of gummy missions, I want to say again how grateful I am for the PS4 load times, because that made my life a lot easier, not having to wait 30 seconds or upwards for every screen to load. Also, okay, so next up is the super bosses and the special heartless, especially Mr. Unknown, that we all know who it actually is. But for the super bosses, I felt like I did a rather decent job on all of them, except for Unknown, which I feel like I could have done better, but it's like I never really put in time to grinding him, unlike the other super bosses. So yeah, I guess that's to be expected. As far as the special heartless go, the only two that I learned something about really was the pink Aerogus. I learned that to get the max 100 hits, you need at least 14 MP, and to let the Ragnarok charge. And it also helps if you have ultimate weapon at the time, but that's neither here nor there. And I learned for the Sniper Wilds that having the auto lock turned off is immensely helpful, and I wish I had known that earlier. But full credit to that knowledge goes to the platinum speedruns of KH1 that I watched during this Let's Play to help me better understand things. And let's see. I guess the last thing to really talk about is my new appreciation for certain keyblades, which is what originally sparked this discussion. Well, back in most of my casual playthroughs, I just go Kingdom Key, Jungle King, Three Wishes, Metal Chocobo, and let's see. I think I kept Metal Chocobo till a final Ansem in most of my casual Let's Plays. But in this Let's Play, I gained a new appreciation for what crit actually does and for having more magic bars. So I used the Wishing Star. I used the Olympia very much, and I love the Olympia. I used the Oathkeeper briefly, which was nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. In most of my casual playthroughs, I take Oblivion to Final Ansem. Excuse me, I forgot about Oblivion. Whoopsie. But anyway, I also used Pumpkinhead, which I didn't use much previously. So yeah, a lot of Keyblades that I didn't normally use got a time to shine. And I'm quite pleased about that, honestly, because it shows that even after playing this game for over a decade, between Final Mix and the original, there's still things that I can find and appreciate that I hadn't appreciated before. And, well, I think that's everything that I want to talk about in this little after action report. So, one last thing. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I will continue saying it. But, thank you, each and every one of you. Just, words cannot describe how grateful I am that, especially a certain someone who has quickly become my #1 fan, and I deeply appreciate them. So, remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring the little dingly bell, tell a friend, and if you would be so kind, until my next Let's Play hits, which should be, actually, now that I think about it, this is probably going to come out the same day as my first episode of my next Let's Play. Unless I decide to upload it immediately after I'm done recording. I might do that. Oh well. Anyway, please kindly get off my lawn, you filthy casuals.